As always, before we get started, we understand how stressful mattress shopping can be. So after this review, if you're still interested in more, click over to realmattressreviews.com where you can find hundreds of other great reviews, and click on the coupons tab to find the best mattress deals available online. Alright, let's get this review started. What's up guys, I'm Ross, your mattress expert from realmattressreviews.com. Today we've got an interesting mattress to take a look at. It is the Bedstory 12-inch memory foam mattress. Now what's unique about this mattress is the price. So you're going to have a pretty substantial 12-inch thick mattress, and the price is going to come in at $309 with our coupon that you can get below or from the Bedstory review page, which is also linked below. So what we're going to do, get this thing opened up. I'll give you guys my assessment on whether or not I think it's well constructed, well built, and then we'll look at how it's constructed, and then we'll take a look at how the mattress feels, and then ultimately I'll give you guys my first impression, whether or not I think this mattress is going to be worth the price, even though it is very inexpensive. But let's just make sure the quality is there. Because it is a cheap mattress, we want to make sure that it still has a good quality build and a nice feel to it. So what I'll do first here is get it popped open, and then we'll dive in. Alright guys, we've got it all opened up. It took a little bit longer than normal to expand because I left this rolled for a couple months. I should have gotten to this a little bit sooner. So keep that in mind. If you do order something and you don't open it for several weeks or several months, it's going to take it a little bit longer to expand. It's got just a hair more expanding to do right here on the front. And then I probably should have straightened up the cover a little bit. But all in all, it popped up fairly quickly. It would have a lot faster had I not let it sit roll packed tightly for as long as I really did. So what we'll do first is just kind of dive into the mattress itself, how it's constructed. Before that, I'll actually talk a little bit about the price, company policies, and that type of thing. So like most online brands, they offer a free trial period. You've got a 100-night trial period with a 10-year warranty on the Bedstory. Right now, the queens come in at $309 and the kings for $429. You can get that pricing by clicking the link down in the description. That's going to be the best price available. This is the 12-inch lavender Bedstory. So they also have a couple other models. Now with the lavender, you'll notice immediately when you open up the mattress, you've got a pretty strong lavender type smell. After I let this sit for a day or two, that smell dissipated a little bit. It is a very refreshing and nice smell, but me personally, I wouldn't love it the first couple nights when I was laying in bed. Putting a mattress protector on there is going to make it a little bit more subtle, but also letting it air out perhaps could be what you prefer. Some people are going to absolutely love the scent. Some people might not if you're sensitive to smells. If you are, the other 12-inch memory foam that they offer that doesn't have that lavender type smell to it right when you open it up. So I've also sold pillows in my stores that had that lavender scent. I really do like the smell, but right out of the package it's a little bit strong, so letting it sit a day or two definitely helps. Ultimately though, I mean, a lot of you are probably going to love it. So this starts off, it's got a removable cover, zippers on the bottom. The top 2.5 inches is that lavender infused memory foam. And then you've got a 7-inch, what they call air circulating polyfoam. It's kind of got a convolution through it. And then a solid 2.5-inch foam base on the bottom. So ultimately, they're kind of going after a thicker mattress, but coming in at a very, very competitive price. So what we'll do here today is I'll talk about how the mattress feels. And then ultimately we'll look at whether or not I think this mattress lives up to the quality, considering that it is as cheap as it is or inexpensive as it is. So what we'll talk about first is how the mattress feels. I'll just kind of push on the foams, give you guys a sense of the foam response. So as I push down, it's kind of hard to see, I'll hold the cover. So you're going to have a typical memory foam response. It's not super fast, not super slow, like a 5-pound memory foam would be a little bit slower. So pops up relatively fast. That foam core layer, you can tell, pops up right away, and then the top 2.5-inch memory foam layer, it's going to take just a tad longer to kind of pop up. So we'll look at that here shortly with how easy it is to move about the mattress. So next up, along with that foam response, I'll drop my weight here. This will give you guys a sense of the amount of bounce that the mattress is going to have. So as you can see, pretty typical response for a memory foam and an all foam mattress that's not going to use a coil unit on the inside. But it does still have a little bit of bounce back up, so you're not going to probably tend to have a super stuck feeling as if this were to have 4 inches of memory foam. 2.5 inches, you're still going to have good pressure relief, but you're not going to sink super far in and have your body kind of feel like it's engulfed. So it should have a pretty easy time moving and adjusting positions, but at the same time, being an all foam, you're still going to have good motion isolation. So if you have 2 people in a queen, for instance, you're not going to feel each other move around quite as much as you would on a traditional inner spring. So along with motion transfer, I'll throw my bottle up here. I'll just kind of lay down like you normally would, adjust positions. You get very close to that bottle, you're going to have very little motion transfer, especially if you have 2 people. This side a little bit more weighted down. It's kind of flopping a little bit right now. So all in all, I would say it's going to perform really well with motion isolation. It's got a good balance of bounce and pressure relief. So I'll lay down, we'll talk about how it feels. So as I mentioned, right when you lay down, you kind of get a little bit of that lavender smell. I think I would like it a little bit more once my protector and sheets were on, to still have a little sense of that smell, but not, right out of the box, it's pretty strong. But as I mentioned, with the pillows I used to sell, it dissipates pretty quickly. So I would say this is about, it's not super soft, but also I haven't had the heat on in here all night, so I would say it's going to be about a 5.5 out of 10, with 10 being the firmest. So you sink into that comfort layer, but as soon as you hit that support layer, that second foam layer, it feels nice and supportive underneath. Where my lumbar is, it feels like it's conforming really nicely to my lumbar. I think it's a good, like a lot of these mattresses, a good in the middle feel. Should work really nicely in all 3 sleeping positions. Again, here on my side, it conforms nicely here on my hip and my shoulder, so I'm not really getting a lot of pressure pushing back up. And it's for sure going to be firm enough for most stomach sleepers too. I mean, I would definitely say it's a really kind of true medium feel. We'll take a look here at the edge support. So kind of as you sit here, comfort layers sink in, a little bit of that second layer is sinking in. But being a thicker mattress, I'm not going to have to worry about it bottoming out or anything. So I mean, for a foam mattress, it's fairly average for edge support. You're not going to have a rock solid edge, but in the laying down position, you probably shouldn't have any of the roll off the bed sensation. Here on the extreme edge, I get a little sense of that feeling like I'm going to roll off, but most likely you're going to give yourself a couple of inches here, even if you have 2 people in this queen size mattress. And here I really don't have a roll off sensation whatsoever. So overall, I mean, the feel is a nice, true medium feel that should appeal to most people in all 3 sleeping positions. I would say the big question here would be longevity. So to be able to sell this 12-inch mattress for as cheap as they do, perhaps, I'm speculating here, but maybe the foams aren't quite as high quality as something that would be a lot more expensive, but being made overseas, they're able to get pretty high quality products for a lot less cost. So that's probably what is the case here. Very good quality, coming in cheaper because it's being imported. So all in all, I would say it's a great mattress. I would say anybody that is on a tighter budget, anybody that's maybe buying something for their child, their spare room, but overall, I mean, it is as nice as some of the more expensive mattresses that we've reviewed that are made here in the US but are selling for significantly more money. So overall, who should buy this mattress? I would say mainly those of you on a tight budget, those of you that are searching for a foam mattress that comes in at a very inexpensive price but is still going to get the job done. It's going to work well in all 3 sleeping positions. And ultimately, maybe you are interested in that lavender scent. If not, they have a non-lavender mattress too, which is linked down in the description. Overall, I think it's a very solid mattress, especially for a queen, coming in at $309. I haven't seen a lot of mattresses that are this thick that are going to be coming in at such a competitive price. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions at all, drop me a comment below. Otherwise, click the link down in the description. Head over and see the full contextual review. You can read a little bit more about this mattress and grab any available coupons that we have there. Alright guys, I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for watching.